Hi, we're in Sacramento today, and I'm with Ed, who I just met today. And Ed has been involved with the artificial pancreas system treatment for a number of years, and we're here having an opportunity to interview him. Ed, you shared with me you're a type 2 diabetic.
Yeah, type 2, yes.
And when did you first find out you were diabetic?
Probably in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a downhill road ever since.
So what were your symptoms at the time when you first found out?
Tired, couldn't golf, couldn't bowl. Golfing, I would golf maybe 8 holes and I'd have to quit.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't go.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, Ford, actually I worked for Ford, my boss, he told me I needed this treatment, and the only place I could get this treatment was in Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So I started flying to Phoenix, and I flew to Phoenix for every week for 2 years. And
this is out of Sacramento
Out
now.
of Sacramento,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons why I was going down to Phoenix was because I had congestive heart failure.
Mm-hmm.
And my doctor in November told me that put my house in order because I wouldn't see summer.
Mm.
So I talked with Ford, and he said I needed to go get this treatment. So I started flying to Phoenix. And
So were you able to walk? I mean, when you flew to Phoenix, what was your condition?
well, they had to wheel me on the plane and wheel me off.
So you're in a wheelchair.
Well, sort
To
of to
help
fly,
you.
that
Mhm.
flight, because I couldn't walk a long, a long distance.
Mm-hmm.
So once I started taking the treatment, I saw immediate benefit.
Mm-hmm.
My energy level went up, and I would say within 2 to 3 months, I was walking in and out of the airplane,
Mm-hmm.
and I could start doing my activities again.
Mhm.
Energy level way up, and matter of fact, that continued until I got a call from my doctor, which was around April or May the following year in '05.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me that I needed to go see this cardiologist.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went there, and they sent me through all kinds of tests, and my cardiologist said, I don't know what your doctor saw, but she said there's nothing wrong with your heart. And so the report went, and when I went back to see my doctor, he was shaking his head, and he says, here is your results. And he says, there's 2 different people here. He says, I don't know how to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
And I says, well, I've been doing some things on the outside on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, whatever you're doing, he says, keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing it ever since.
So you had the health conditions you felt and the complications of diabetes, and you had a doctor confirming it, and then you went through a year of treatment on a weekly basis to the point where you were active again and you could do a lot of things that you wanted to do.
Oh,
in your life.
absolutely.
So here we are going forward to 2012.
Yeah.
And are you still continuing the treatment?
Oh, yeah.
And what's the frequency that you're actually getting?
Once a week.
So you really believe you need it once a week? It makes such a big difference in your life, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, today, I bowl 2 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
I golf every Saturday. I run a golf club up at Sun City,
Mm-hmm.
retirement community, and every Saturday. And I just got back from Alaska fishing, and I'm going hunting at the end of this week.
Mm-hmm.
So, my activity has gone way up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what would you offer somebody who has diabetes and is in this predicament that you are in of poor health or things going south for them?
Well, I can just say one thing, and I really truly believe this, is that anybody that has diabetes that's not on this treatment is doing themselves a disservice. And I says, it's crazy, because there is something out there that will make us feel better and put diabetes on a hold. And I says, this is it. And, you have the opportunity, and what you need to do is get with the program.
Mm-hmm. And so from your perspective, what has this done in your life, do you think?
Oh, it's improved it, over 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I go out, I do things. At night, at one time I was sleeping 14 to 16 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Now I function really well on 4 to 6 hours sleep a day.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Yeah, so, you know, the only thing I can tell you, it's done wonders for me, and if you ask me, you know, you need to get on the treatment because it is wonderful.
Well, thanks for your time today, Ed. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.